Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Stargrinding with Remblob. Pog Champ time. God damn it. You know, I'm feeling the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. 42. Okay, it's a pretty mixed bag, but let's go. Unveil by Fusion. Okay, let's start. Haven't really been up to anything recently. One thing I did do is I finally posted the Celeste video. That should have been out last Wednesday, but oh well. That recording was... It wasn't like a bad recording or anything. I actually think the video turned out pretty good. It's just I was just brain dead playing it, man. I was just really brain dead at points for that video, and it's just while editing and watching it back, I got kind of pissed at myself, like, because I was just being really stupid, and like looking back on it, there were rooms that were really simple, but I was super overcomplicating them and being really stupid and overthinking and being brain dead, but it's good for content. I will admit that, but I did definitely lose a few brain cells trying to edit that down, and it was kind of hard to edit as well, which is like another reason why I put it off, because the map that I played is a Metroidvania mod of Celeste, so it's like a Metroidvania where it's exploration based along with like hard platforming, which is it's kind of hard to edit that kind of video, because like you're backtracking, you hit dead ends, so it's like, should I include this part, should I not include this part? But it was a nice challenge. God damn it. I'm glad to have it out finally. And hopefully the next video is going to be both shorter and easier on me to like edit and like just record in general. But I don't know, it could still take a while. I of course would not know because I have not seen the next map that I'm doing for next week's video. But yeah, now I can finally like play Celeste again, cause yeah, what I wanted to do was, after I posted that video, and I guess after I post the next video, I want to start streaming my Celeste map journey, because there is like a GDDP kind of thing for Celeste, and I want to like make it kind of like a video series where on stream I go through the gold tier maps, which is the tier I'm on right now, at least after I finish the map that will be for my next video, which will be my last of the silver tier. So, and I couldn't play that last silver tier until I finished editing the map that I released today, or my video for the map that I released today. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm still editing. I'm still like releasing stuff. It's been really fun. I know I talked about this last time, but it has been really fun to kind of feel like a real YouTuber that actually regularly puts out content. It's fun to like schedule stuff to release and then figure out a good time for each video to be released, and like I'm planning out streams and stuff to do as well with Terraria and Celeste in particular, and I think I'm really excited. And now the one thing that I still need to figure out what the hell to do with is the main channel, which is not how it should be. That feels like it's a little bit backwards, but yeah, I mean, I have ideas for GD videos, but I also don't really like playing GD. But like saying that, I still would love to make content for it, because it's like the one game besides, of course, Celeste, but I kind of made like a separate channel for that. It's the only game that I'm decent at enough to make content for it, and I know how to edit videos for it too. Dude, what the hell? Come on. But I do have some ideas, and I think if I do like a major achievement in like Terraria or Celeste, like if I do a video where I like learn how to do a Terraria speedrun or something, then I can put that on the main channel and then advertise my other channels with the main channel. But I need to get the main channel like popular first, or like somewhat popular, you know. I don't think I'll ever make money from doing that kind of thing, but yeah, seeing number go up makes me happy. Doesn't give me happiness, but it's the work that I put in, the sweat, that gives me true happiness. You know, I mean, I am doing pretty well right now, honestly, because I really enjoy the release. I mean, like phrasing, but I really enjoy releasing stuff and having people be excited about it and seeing comments and stuff, and I think I kind of figured out how to do that. So I am motivated to keep making stuff and sticking to my schedule that I made up, that I will probably announce at some point. But Yeah, I'm doing pretty well now. I know I talked about how I was like, I talked about kind of sad stuff last episode, but you know, recently I've been doing pretty well. And you know what? School's over finally. I just had my last exam, so it's pretty great. Yeah, that's basically everything that's I would like to update on. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. This GD is not doing very well over here because it's being laggy as hell, but nice transition, bro. But you know who I've been kind of watching just today? I never thought I'd say this, but yeah, I got recommended a clip from GT Live, which if you don't know, I can't imagine that you don't know, but if you don't know, it's the live streaming channel for Game Theory, Matt Pat. And you know, I actually I watched a few of like they're not really live streams because like Matt Pat's kind of like a father, so they don't. It's called GT Live, but it's not actually live. It's just like kind of fun. Like it's very much like second channel content. But you know, I actually really enjoy it. I might actually like start watching that again, which is not something that I ever thought I'd say again. But like I used to watch a lot of GT Live earlier in my life. Like I don't know, whenever they played like the impossible quiz and that kind of thing, like I watched their live streams and stuff. But yeah, I might become a game theorist again. Still not really a fan of the actual like theorist channels, but I've always really liked Matt Pat the person, but Game Theory just and like all the fucking other channels he has now didn't really appeal to me. But no, if it's just him being him in front of like a camera, I'd be down. It's kind of like there's a lot of channels like that where I like them as people, but their content's just not for me. It's very much like Markiplier, where especially from like Unis Honest and stuff, I really like I like Markiplier a lot, but I also hate horror, so I don't really watch his stuff, and that's with like a lot of just gaming YouTubers now. Like Ethan Crank Gameplays is also like that, and like Jacksepticeye. Like I really like all of them, but I don't like horror, so I don't watch their stuff. But you know what? I've really been wanting to play. I guess it's basically a game, but I really been wanting to watch / play In Space with Markiplier, because I really enjoyed a heist with Markiplier, and from the little that I've played of In Space, I didn't play it that much because I had to like edit the Celeste video, but from what I've played, it seems like it's really, really, really cool. I mean, I don't know if you've played it or if you even care, so I won't talk about it too much, but it seems absolutely dope. But for that to happen, I will have to like make like 5 hours of my time, like just devote that to just playing it, because it's like a heist with Markiplier took a long time, and this new one, it seems like it's gonna be even longer. So I don't know. I'm really hyped for it though, because it's I love a heist with Markiplier, so what is this? What? What the hell is this, dude? I did not expect to hear the Beatles today, much less remixed into like a psychedelic, I guess it's not EDM. I don't know like electronic music genres at all. But yeah, I did not expect to hear I did not expect to hear this. But here I am. Dude, this is so weird. It's kind of cool, but it also seems a little bit too weird. What the hell is going on, dude? What? Okay, this one's gonna take a while. This might even be like a demon, honestly, with how it's... Jesus. This song is kind of cool, honestly. I also really like weird songs, though, so... Take that with a little bit of a grain of salt. I guess you don't need to. You're also hearing it, and you can form your own opinion about the song yourself, but... This is a level. If it turns out to be pretty fun, then this could be really good, actually. Dude, what am I doing? This level is a permanent state of confusion. But anyway, I have once again reached the point where I don't know anything that I want to talk about. Dude, I should be like better at this by now, but like my mind just goes blank when I'm just recording this stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I could talk about, but it's the brain is just focused on playing GD right now, so it really is hard to be not necessarily even just entertaining, just it's really hard to fill dead air. Like that is one thing that I still need to work on. I've gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot better at having conversations, but if I'm just like by myself with no like stimulus to trigger a thought train, I just go quiet. And it's not even just like I'm like self-conscious about just talking about something random out of nowhere and having you judge me about what the hell is this guy talking about, or like I don't fucking care what this guy's talking about. It's not even just that, it's just that I am unable to form any kind of thought when I finish talking about stuff that I kind of have planned. Really makes you appreciate like people that can be funny just talking by themselves. And like I don't know how you work on that, you know? I'm sure there are like some speech classes or something somewhere, but even then, that's more like how you conduct yourself when you talk, so that you can have more that you can be more not commanding, but like you can be more what's the word, dude? You can be more I don't know, man. I guess commanding is the best word that I have. I guess it's like charismatic, so that people actually listen to what you're saying if you are like giving a speech or something. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like watching other people do it and paying attention to how other people do it would help, but maybe I should kind of start watching YouTube to just study how other people talk and commentate and such. But yeah. It's just hard to. It's also like, this is more like intuitive and about recording commentary and such, but it is also very hard to talk and play at the same time, even if the level is easy. Like, you know what? What I did differently last episode, I actually paid more attention to the levels that I was playing and made sure that I didn't just get into a loop of just mindlessly playing while I ramble on. And guess what? The episode is 15 minutes shorter than normal. I just go into NPC mode and just ramble on while I play GD in the background most of the time. Turns out when you actually pay attention to the game that you're playing, you do better. And I would really love episodes to not be over an hour, because like an hour is a long time, you know. So, not that I don't really feel like I'd be wasting your time, but especially since you actively make sure to pay attention and like seek out and watch my videos. But like an hour is still like a big commitment. And if I pump out like an hour video but it's edited, then I don't feel as bad because it's well edited. But if I have to carry the recording myself, I feel like I should make it either as short as possible or as entertaining as possible. And like the ideal length for one of these episodes, I'd say, is around like 45 minutes to an hour. So, and like recent episodes have been over an hour. And it's also like a psychological thing as well, where even though it's like it's not that much shorter, like 50 minutes feels a lot less short than an hour, even though it's only like 10 minutes, which isn't that long, especially if you're just like idly listening to it and not like have full focus on me. But it's wow, 2 Coca-Cola songs in a row. You don't see that very much. But Yeah, I feel like committing to a 45-minute video is a lot. It's a lot less in your mind than an hour. So Jesus Christ. I'd really like to keep these at least under an hour. Which would be kind of hard if I keep getting levels like these where I have to learn it. Because of their weird ass gameplay. What the hell? Okay, I can just like... What is this? What is this? What just happened? That's crazy, dude. Anyway, what the hell was I talking about? I kind of finished my thought, actually. About, like, episode length and trying to be entertaining and such, but yeah, I'm still figuring things out. I mean, it is episode 14 of this. But I'm still like a baby when it comes to my actual YouTube channel, because I've technically been doing YouTube for 2 years, but I'd say honestly I only really got started now when I started to like upload a lot more and be more consistent. These 2 years, of course, like the pandemic has something to do with this, but it hasn't really even felt like 2 years at all. So I still am figuring things out. Bear with me. Still figuring out how to grow grow an audience and manage a community and stuff. Like I've said several times, I do want this to be bigger than just me and my group of friends, you know? I'd like to have a community. I feel like I'd enjoy it quite a bit. But still gotta figure out what the hell to do with the main channel, and once I figure that out and I get into like a routine with editing and such, and then maybe I also get a real job as well. Like I said in the last episode, things are looking up, and I really like that. I felt a lot happier also, like posting in edited video onto YouTube always feels really good, because it gives you like a feeling of satisfaction and such. But if I only do it in like 8-month intervals, it's like, what's the point, you know? Hey, I have this song on OC. I don't know, it's called Nitro and it's Ping, okay. if the song starts where I think it starts, you are not getting called. You are not getting called on Discord. It's just the song. But anyway, even if it is unedited, I really like posting stuff, especially since people are like actually watching it. Which is pretty hype. You know, this song would be really good for a gameplay. Actually, it'd be good like sync gameplay, which I haven't really made before, so look out for that, I guess, maybe. What? What was I talking about? Posting and stuff. Yeah. It's been really fun. I've been really enjoying it. Enjoying actually keeping to a schedule and such. I'm having a routine. It makes me feel like an actual YouTuber. And it feels nice. I definitely would love to do this throughout the summer at least. Maybe college will change up some stuff, but I'm happy. Very happy to just do this for now. Be actually consistent with edited videos for once. Like, I'll actually feel like I'm like actually living a life instead of just existing. That will be nice. You know, not being sad is pretty poggers, in my opinion. I also have some ideas for like cool specials as well. Hi there. I don't know if I'd ever make one, but I'd love to just make something really huge and impressive that goes beyond just regular like GD content or like whatever, because I'd love to just in general do something big that might take like a few months, to like work on something and then release it and then see what everybody thinks of it, because I do get really inspired by stuff like In Space with Markiplier, and if you're into like Twitch stuff like the game shows that people do, and like there was recently a really huge poker game that happened on, it wasn't actually on Twitch, it's on YouTube live, but it's just, I get inspired by those types of big projects to also do something big and special for you. It is also there are also things that would take a lot of resources, so I don't know if they come out while I'm still I'm 18, but I'm still like a child. You know, I still live with my parents, so but I don't know. I'm excited for the future. And I hope you guys are too. Because I think it would I have some ideas that could make 2022 a really cool year for the Remblob. It's kind of like not like an agency or like a company or anything, but I have a lot of channels, man. So maybe once I'm in college I'll be more free to do whatever I want without disturbing anybody's. Be able to do more 24-hour streams, because I think that's my favorite stream I've ever done. I did die by the end of it, but it was really fun. I'd love to do one again. But I don't know. The future is uncertain, but the future also looks pretty good. So I don't know. All I know is that I'm very excited for the future of my YouTube. It's not a career. It will never be a career. But my YouTube adventure. Let's call it that. I'm looking forward to delivering the nice pog tent to everybody. hope that you will stick along with me for the ride. Why? I hate these kinds of levels. It's like, oh, it's so pretty, and then look at these pretty animations, and I'm like, what animations? I just see like a PowerPoint presentation. Like, optimize your fucking level, man. That's something else that I'd also love to do. I really would love to just make my own level one day. Dude, it's still lagging even in LDM. I'd love to make my own level someday. Or some big GD project like that, but it's just so much work, and that I don't know if I'm willing to put in, to be completely honest. Yeah, there are also things that are like stuff that, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I did XYZ? But also ends up being like, it would take so much time to do. And the fact that I don't know how I would do it either. Braden the Croco. I think, did this guy make I Love to Spin? Yeah, okay. That name looked familiar. See what this is. If this is a lag fest again, I swear to God. Okay, it's a swing copter. It is not a swing copter. It's shit, man. Why did that take so long to figure out? But it's just things that have been on the brain recently. Because that's another thing. One of my favorite streaming moments is when I announced my 24-hour stream, and I did the whole streamer thing where I'm like, the long-awaited, not highly requested at all, but still very pog, content stream of the year, my first 24-hour stream. And then like I have the keybind to the music, and then the chat's going like, oh my god, like it's really cool to show people cool things. And so I'm not promising anything, certainly not this year, but I got some ideas, that's all I'm saying. But anyways, that's been all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. And I will see you on Brainwork on Monday, next Monday, for the next... next Monday, for the next Stargrinding episode. And I will see you next time.